What's up everyone? Today I'm going to be doing another get ready with me and there's going to be noise in the background, so sorry. But I have been so uninspired with makeup lately. Some days I'm super inspired and I have so many ideas and I'm so creative, and on the other days I just, don't know what to do. So anyways, I'm going to do my usual. I'm going to put the Cosmic Cinders Phytosurgence Spectral Shine on for bronzer, and I want to do like really minimal complexion, probably only do concealer, no foundation. I'm gonna quickly do brows, and then for the eye look, I've been thinking about this palette a lot from PYT. It's a palette that I don't really like, and so I just want to use it, and like I've been decluttering, not enough to like have a video. I mean, I might do like one video later and just talk about the few things that I decluttered and not like an overhead declutter or anything. But yeah, it's one of those products for me that I kind of want to get rid of and just replace by a foundation or a eyeshadow palette that I actually want, like the Anastasia ones, the Nouveau, or the Rose Metals palette. I mean, there's so many new palettes right now, and I have a bunch of old palettes, so I'm like being conscious of how much I'm spending this right now for makeup, because I really want to like use what I have and not, I know new makeup is always very inspiring for me, but I don't want all my inspiration to only come from new makeup. So yeah, I'm just trying to find creative ways. So this product, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, is super hard, but it's a cream to powder. So even though it's hard and it feels like no pigment is coming off, plenty of pigment still comes off. But this is one of those products that if you rub on your face, even with your finger, I don't like how it looks. I think it's really patchy, and I think the best way, actually I kind of want to go in with the primer first, just something moisturizing. I have the Phytosurgence restorative moisturizer. I really like it. It is a little bit like tiniest bit oily, which I'm not a fan of. Even though I'm gonna have already like the highlighter on, I kind of want to go in. This is not gonna give me any dews, it's just gonna moisturize. It's a serum. This is going to give me like some glow, additional glow to the face. Maybe I'll just do both. I'll put some, give my skin some nourishment, and then once it dries, I'll go in with a little bit of the Wet n Wild. I'm gonna use like half of what I normally use since I'm gonna have other glowy products on my face already. Okay, so I'm gonna go in back with the finish applying this as bronzer, and then I'm gonna go in with, and I apply it as a bronzer underneath, but I still go in with another bronzer on top after the fact. I just love how, I mean, I'll show you, even if I don't go in with another bronzer on top, it looks really nice and natural. And if I didn't want anyone to know that I have makeup on, I would put this on with a concealer on top, and that's it. And it just looks stunning. But yeah, I just swirl in a bunch until I can like see the color, and then dab. Going to also quickly go in with a little bit of Corrector. This stuff is magic. I have a reel on my Instagram as well, just like showing the before and after, but that just always blows my mind. And then I like to underpaint this highlighter as well. And for this highlighter, this is in the shade Divine Daylight. And for this highlighter, I like to go in with a different brush, this flat top brush. So I already have a little bit of glow, but I know that like once I powder, the Wet n Wild glow is gonna go away from this primer Glass Correct product. This won't go away because this is a product that's just like, it's a cream to powder. but you really have to buff it, which is why I like to underpaint, because I don't like to buff on top of I don't like to buff on top of foundation or concealer or any base product. And I'm just gonna put it literally everywhere. They say you can also use this like as a setting powder because it's cream to powder formula and it's supposed to have these blurring properties. That's kind of hard for me to tell because I underpaint this product versus putting it on top. But you can probably even see a little bit here, this glow, and then you can see the Wet n Wild on top here, but nothing here. So it's really, really pretty. And I just love that it's a dry product. I love that I don't have to powder it. I don't have to add more powder. It's just like, now you can see it, you know? I think for the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator and just a little bit of it because I don't want too much coverage. Honestly, just like a little bit around certain areas. I want to keep it as low coverage as I can while like taking down the redness a little bit. So I'm done with applying how much I wanted on my face. I still have a ton of product left. This product, it just like spreads so easily and it's so skin-like and it looks so, I would say this definitely has a blurring property. Like it's just, it makes my face look perfect. It makes my face look way better than it did, even though I know my face is clear and stuff, but just the redness and little veins I see and things like that, it covers up just enough to like still see my face and like the different tones in my face without having to cover everything up with like full coverage. I'm going to go on top with my regular, not my regular, but like my lately a fave, the Chantecaille bronzer. And I don't want to do a lot, but just a little bit, you know, just like, I just love this stuff. Yeah, that's perfect. But I love how glowy everything is. And the thing is, like, this glow is gonna stay because most of the time when I use different glowing things, they usually kind of die down after I powder. But this product is going to stay. And then for blush, I'll do, I'm gonna do this in Befitting. I feel like it's just solid, just one of my favorites. Look at that, it's just, I feel like it goes with pretty much any eye look, any lip. It's one of those that I can kind of do with anything. Okay, now I'm going to powder just a tiny bit under the eyes with this Brighten Up powder from Essence. You can see that difference. I'm actually gonna go on top again a little bit more with Divine Daylight, even though like the shine is there and I don't want to overdo it, but I just want like a little bit more, just like the slightest tap, you know, like I don't want it to be obvious, but I want some extra glow on top. I also like don't want to disturb any product I already have on top. I don't know, like every time, maybe I haven't figured this product out yet, but every time I put it on top, it's just not, I don't like how it sits on top. Maybe this needs to be like the last step before blush and bronzer. So like on top of the foundation or concealer, but under the blush and bronzer, I don't know. I still definitely have to figure it out because it's definitely a very, very unique formula. Nothing I've ever used before. I feel like I can see it kind of sitting right here, specifically, like that one patch. Yeah, you can literally see that on camera. I'm gonna go over that spot with a blush brush to see if it will blend out. You know, like sometimes I overthink this, but at the end of the day, like it's just makeup and it's fine. It's a really pretty glow though. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my eye look. I forgot concealer on my eyes, so let me do that real quick. My Cover FX, my favorite. It's just so good. It's like, I wish it wasn't as expensive as it is, but I also usually get it on sale around Black Friday or on Amazon, or sometimes like Cover FX will have sales. Rarely. Maybe not really. I don't really pay attention to their sales much. I just, once I need a new concealer, that's kind of when I start looking at their site and Amazon. So I did get a backup on Black Friday. This brush, by the way, is so cool for like, it's supposed to be like a concealer brush for under eyes, but I love using it for the lids because it's just such perfect shape. Okay, so I used a random number generator for like a palette bingo for this palette, and it chose the colors 2, 5, 6, and 9, all shimmers. So I don't think I'll be using all shimmers, but this is, I hate how dry these shimmers are. This is number 2. Number 5 is this like pink purple shifty shimmer. Number 6 is this matte. Let me put it on this side. And then number 9, the other shimmer. You know what's funny? I wonder if they messed up on my palette because it says that number 9 is this one right here, and this is 10, but like it's 12, 11, 9, 10, 8, 7. So like they mixed the 9 and 10 up. So you know what? That means I'm going to let myself use either shade. I think I have enough shimmers. Let me put the shimmer down first to compare it next to the rest of the shimmers. Let's see. So this is the other shimmer, and then this is the other shade that technically should have been my color. So nobody talks about this palette anymore. Like PYT in general, I feel like is just not a thing much anymore. I know I'm gonna start with that color because I want I forgot to wash my eyeshadow brushes and they're all like dark right now. I did a smoky look at one point and I forgot to wash them, darn it. Okay, I have this one. I'm gonna go in with that lightest shade in my all over, and I'm gonna do one eye at a time. And this is not my favorite brush. My favorite brush is dirty, and I actually can't find it. It's the Real Techniques domed shadow brush, and I actually can't find it anywhere on its own. I don't want to buy a whole set just for one brush. Actually, I haven't even seen it in a set. It might have been like renamed because I know they rebranded to like the RT numbers instead of having like different label names on the brush. But okay, I'm gonna go in with that color, and then I'm gonna go in with I think that in the outer corner. It's too big of a brush. I'll just pinpoint it. Okay, and then on top, I'm just gonna go in with one shimmer, keep it super simple. Since I technically got all 3 shimmers, let's see which one I wanna go. I think I'm just gonna go with the lightest one. I don't want a really pink look, and I also don't, well, this one looks really pretty too, but I feel like it might just like be super coppery orange on my face. I'll do a little bit of the orange, or not the orange, but this one, and then I'll go in with the other one on the inner corner, I guess, because I still really want to use, like, at least try it, since I almost never do. It totally comes off mostly pink. even though on my hand it's like not pink, but because it has like pink shift in it, on my eyes I mostly got the pink shift. So yeah, I don't know, I don't like this palette. I'm going in with that light color. Like if I had to declutter this palette, or if someone wanted it, I would give it away so fast. You know, I'm gonna ask if my sisters want it. If they do, I'll just give it and not have to have it anymore. Anyways, I'm going to, I'm not even gonna put eyeliner on, just a little bit of mascara, and then go into the other eye. And I think my look is pretty much done. We'll see if I'll add anything else after, but I'm keeping it real simple today. I'm not even going in with the second layer of mascara like I normally do, just keeping it real basic. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, I'm gonna go to finish the other eye and then I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I finished the look. I'm going to top my brows off because they really need a trim. They're going a little cray with this Kosas air brow. And y'all, this mascara from Heimish is so freaking good. I bought it for my mom. Both my sisters have it or know about it. My sister's mother-in-law asked what mascara I was wearing, so she ordered one. Like, it's amazing. It's tubing. I don't know. Stays put all day. Curls. I have zero problems with it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful to see the demos of the different products. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.